Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Today I am making up for my mistake. I am building an ethical axolotl breeding center. What exactly all of this entails, I'm not 100% sure, but we'll find out. So yeah. And if I get bored, I'll just switch over to hardcore. So, I did a little bit of AFKing tonight. Working on getting more honey blocks. You may be saying, Gecko, why do you need all of this honey? Well, the memes. Memes are why I need the honey. I need to get hoppers set up here. And I also need to rebreed the bees. I apologize for leaving everybody so such a weird position last night. I didn't quite realize what my night was going to entail. So I straight up thought I was going to have way more time than I ended up having. Well, that's alright. So, axolotl, andesite stone, tropical fish. What else do we want to take with us? You're going to want to, of course, grab the elytra, extra rockets. I do need to refill my, totem shulker soon. But we can do that later. So I'm going to find a different area to build in. Although, actually, I may build it under here because, I mean, the axolotls spawn in caves anyways. I'll leave this up forever as a reminder that Velxa is probably right in whatever they say. So how are y'all doing tonight, chat? I'm doing alright. Had a little bit of stress today, but that's alright. I went ahead and I started rereading some of my old work recently, and honestly, it's a lot better than I would have expected for the circumstances it was written in, which can be best described as a potentially manic haze. I don't necessarily know that it was, but, like, I'm not comfortable ruling it out. It was definitely different than my usual hyperfixations. But basically, like, looking back, it was actually not entirely shit. And I think that was in part because at that time I was just writing what I felt like writing. And if something just wasn't speaking to me anymore, I dropped it immediately. Like, I would drop stories like 3 paragraphs in and I'd start over. And that helped me get through a lot of ideas really fast. Which I think is pretty cool. And, some of the ideas are, like, potentially, like, actually usable, which is cool, because I like reusing stuff I've written. I would have to come up with I have to do some more work on it, though, in order to make it work. Or to make it work. There are revisions, edits, and, endings to write before I can really do anything. Whether that be share it with friends or pursue publishing. Which honestly I've thought about. I used to think about it a lot more than I do these days. Um, but, I'm thinking about it again. Real question is if I can pull off editing, which I haven't been able to do that before, so that's kind of where the wall usually is for me. As soon as I have to edit, it's just immediately Jover. It's Jover. It's so Jover. Hmm. Okay, so I've built this big hole, and I'm deciding what to do with it. And I should have decided what to do with it before I built it, but you know what? We're taking this one step at a time, and this step we're currently on is hole. Guys, might be a touch too autistic tonight to be entertaining. I apologize. Um, yeah. You know what? Fuck it. Alright, we got that set up, and I'm gonna move my camera down just a touch. Bum bum bum. Hmm. Immediately. He shows up
Hi,
immediately. Hello.
I am mining at the moment.
Oh, cool. What you mining for?
Um, the freaking uh pillager outpost.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's gonna take forever, but I don't like how it looks. So
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Technically, I believe... I'm not sure if it reaches all the way, but you could potentially set up beacon to give you haste.
destroy it with TNT.
I was going to say use the beacon for haste from the cathedral.
Uh, no,
Not 100% sure it reaches all the way, but you can get over there pretty
it
quick with an
doesn't.
elytra.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I just have barely any uh rocket firework rockets on me right now. I have some in a shulker.
Okay.
Never mind. Where did they all go?
You might have used them all.
They just went away like water in a cup.
Hmm.
That was not a very good saying. I'm so good at making things up.
Yep. You get it from me. Being so eloquent and well-spoken and
Yup,
things like that. All that nerd shit.
yup. Because I'm such a nerd and you're such a nerd.
Yep.
But yeah, they all just went away.
Hmm.
Just disappeared. They might be in a chest at home, but
Yeah, that's why I generally keep a couple in my ender chest.
yeah, I always have an ender chest in my inventory and then I just fill the ender chest with shulker boxes.
Yep. That's a good way to play.
Because it's
Effective
honestly kind
storing.
of easy to get pearls.
Yeah. I have a lot. Some of
Speaking
it's
of
from
pearls, is there a pearl farm at, in the end yet?
I don't think so.
We should do that later.
Are you sure about that?
What?
Doing an ender pearl farm?
I mean,
Those
I
are...
will.
Alright, we're gonna have to find
We
a
just gotta watch a
tutorial.
YouTube video.
Yeah. Find a tutorial. Send me a tutorial when you find one, so I can help and make sure that you don't just, kill yourself.
Die again.
Yep. You die a little bit too much for my comfort.
I've already chopped down like half of the pillager outpost.
Cool. Make sure you mark the middle so that Belks can make a lake if they're still planning to do that.
Yeah. This time I do in fact have a silk touch pickaxe. All my stuff has the required enchants
Yay!
now.
Finally. And I have 8 shulker not shulker, 8 ender chests now.
Woo!
Because I'm not making
Yeah,
that I'm not risking that again.
I have one ender chest and then a shulker box with 2 more in it.
Nice.
That was pretty annoying though. I honestly didn't know that they did that.
Yeah. Well, I've played a lot of Minecraft, so I did in fact know that, but you know, I understand.
I love the sound when a totem pops.
Squirtle,
But
did you just pop another totem?
yeah, why?
Okay.
It's not like I died.
Yes, because you had to pop a totem.
Exactly. We have like a million of those.
We're gonna have to start saving them again.
Why?
Because I I grabbed a full shulker box, and then you grabbed the shulker box.
Yup. We still have like 5 full double chests of totems, right?
Somewhere around there, yeah. We probably don't
So
need to
why would we
save
need to
just
keep
yet.
saving?
I don't know. I know that, uh, when last season's purge happened, Bradley managed to get a hold of, like, 10, and he was pretty much
Only?
unkillable because of that. Well,
Yeah,
he
I
he
think
found
we're
them
just
through, like,
not
the
gonna die.
he just stole them,
Oh. Uh.
because all the rules were off. There were
Yeah,
no more rules, so he just went ahead and just boop boop. I like this, it mine now.
the rules of the purge. I like this. Mine.
Yep. Purge is gonna be interesting, because people have time to prepare this time.
Yeah.
But there's also time, that means there's also time to mislead.
We've got 3 factions, right? The Watchers of the Abyss, the Honeyists, and Orbs, the Mayoral Cabinet as of now.
Yeah, but I don't think the cabinet's gonna be there much longer.
Yeah. There's probably gonna be an entirely new thing instead of the
Yeah.
Mayoral Cabinet. Like the anti-honeyism or something.
Who knows?
I just feel like that's gonna happen.
Yeah, we need to figure out what we're doing after this, because I feel like the Honeyists have no direction beyond this, and my suggestion of moral majority keeps on getting responded to with, what is the moral majority? When I just don't have the energy to explain what that is.
What is that?
Okay. Basically, it's a bunch of conservative Christian douchebags.
Oh, okay. Well, that works.
Yeah. And they figured out how to get into politics. I believe most of the blame for this lays on Reagan. Uh, but It's also in the hands of a lot of other people. And they're part of the reason, not the only reason, because it's also a bit of a cultural thing at this point. They're part of the reason why a non-Christian US president would be pretty much impossible.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, because they make it pretty much impossible to be high up in politics and not Christian, or at least claim to be Christian. Also, they're
Well, I
really
need...
anti-gay and stuff, so obviously
Oh,
we're not going to go down that route, but like more of like a make it so that a honeyist is the only one that can have any amount of power on the server is kind of what I'm thinking.
yeah. That'd work.
Yeah.
I need depth striders.
Yeah.
Walking
Have
around
you
so
checked the restock
slowly is
center?
so annoying. Where is it?
The restock center? That's
Yeah.
the trading hall by Vadex's.
Oh, yeah, I'll check it later.
He might not have it, and if he doesn't have it, we can check the Australians, because I know how to get there.
Just steal it from them? Like,
Well, no, we're not going to steal their stuff. We're going to purchase it from their villagers.
oh, that's what you meant. Okay,
Because we don't have a death
good.
wish.
Yeah, I was gonna
I mean,
say.
you have a death wish, but like, I don't have a death
Yeah.
wish. I'd
No,
like my
no, you're gonna
neighbors
have
to
a
still
death
like
wish
me.
now.
No, you're not the boss of me.
Oh, never mind then.
How long has it been since I have died? It's been a while.
I died like a couple days ago. Well, yesterday.
Statistics. Time since last death. 11 days. 11.44 days since my last death.
Darn. What was your last death to?
I have no
Do you
idea. I don't know if I.
remember?
No, it's been so long.
It's been 11 days, almost a week. No, over a week, sorry.
It's been almost 2 weeks. No, it's
Yeah.
been over 2 weeks.
7 plus 7.
Yep, it was 14. And
Exactly.
it
So
was
under 2
16,
weeks.
right? Wait,
No, you said 11.
did I? Oh yeah, 11. Okay, yes, so that it just a week and a half basically. So with the time that I've played, it's been a week and a half. So that's
Okay.
fine. Look, I got really good at surviving after playing a lot of hardcore. Um, so I just kind of know a lot of the stuff that keeps you alive.
So what happened to making that ethical axolotl breeder?
That's what I'm doing today. Um,
The axolotl breeder. Ethical axolotl breeder.
so basically, I'm getting my stuff set up now to do it.
Oh, okay. I wonder what'll happen if Bradley gets a hold of like 1,000,000 totems.
We all die. That's what happens.
Yeah, makes
Because
sense.
he's good at staying alive. He's not great at PvP, but he's good at staying alive sometimes when he has the resources. And that's the thing. We have to
So
make
let's
sure
just
he
steal
doesn't.
all of his resources.
Exactly. That's the plan.
I mean,
Make sure he has
what?
no
Huh?
resource.
No one
Yeah,
said
what?
anything.
Yeah, no, we're not planning ahead.
Alright, boom. Pillager outpost is down.
Yeah.
They still spawn in though.
Yep.
Why?
Because they don't need the outpost to spawn.
They should fix that. They should need the outpost to spawn.
I don't know that I agree, actually, honestly.
I do agree.
No, yeah, of course you agree with yourself.
Of course I do.
Mm-hmm. Of
Of course I do.
course you do. Of
Of course I do.
course you do.
Did you know that there's actually fire pits on top of the meat hall?
The meat hall?
Yeah, like the one that me and Vox built.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are campfires on top of it, like
That makes
in the
sense.
chimney.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I do to campfires, right?
Oh god, no. How many times has it killed you?
0.
Okay. As long as it stays that way. Do you have fire protection on your stuff? You should get fire protection.
Nope.
We should look into getting you some fire protection.
Nah. Protection 4 is
Yes.
good. 4 is good enough for me.
I disagree.
Why do I need fire protection in particular? What if I get blasted to death?
I mean, you're less likely to get blasted to death when you're on my side because I'm going to be careful to make sure you don't get into the blast range.
I meant by like a zombie or something while I'm AFK.
How is a zombie going to
I feel
blow you
like
up?
I meant like death. Just anything other than fire.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
let me
need at
just
least
get
one
blown
piece.
up by a zombie.
At
If
least on just one piece of armor. Doesn't have to be
I
all of
just
it.
get different types of protection on different types of armor.
That is something you can do.
But I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna keep protection for all of them. I'm not gonna die to a fire. I just sit on them for fun.
You say that as if it's going to be comforting to me.
Because I don't die on them.
Yes, because
It's raining
because
out
the
anyway. It's not like I'll be set on fire.
oh my god, you're currently doing it.
What?
You're currently sitting on a campfire, aren't you?
No, I'm going in the nether.
Okay. Stay away from the lava.
No, I'm gonna jump directly into the lava.
At least drink the potion first if you're going to jump directly into the lava.
I'm going to our totem farm.
Alright.
Guess what?
What?
I have a 1 bottle of honey.
Alright. How long do you expect to be at the totem farm?
Well, I already only have 3 slots of hunger.
Jeez, okay. So we're on crunch time.
I'm allowed to kill cod, just not salmon. Actually, no,
How many
I'm not
bottles?
allowed eating cod. I'm only allowed eating, uh, I'm only allowed drinking honey. That's like
God
the
damn
thing
it.
now.
Alright, do you have bottles on you already?
What?
Do you already have bottles on you?
Yeah,
Alright.
19.
Okay, that should
I could
be
just
plenty.
fly back.
Where are you flying towards? Spawn?
Back out of the nether.
Please do not fly in the nether.
Trust.
I do not trust. You've given me no reason to trust. You, the first day you got wings, you literally
Nuh-uh.
flew into a wall and teleported into the void. Trust is not something you get anymore. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm taking it.
2, 3.
Hi.
Hello.
See?
There you go.
Oh,
Over here. Over there.
okay.
Alright, there you go. That should
Whee!
keep you alive for a while. Aside from death. Oh, it stopped raining. Can't use my trident. I love using my trident in the rain.
I also like using tridents in the rain. But sadly, mine broke.
Have you checked the shop?
Yeah, I need to
Ooh.
mine for diamonds.
Oh.
I had like 9 blocks and then I used it for armor.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I have 9 blocks because I used it for armor.
Hmm.
Actually, I think I have like 8 blocks now. I have a bunch of shulker boxes.
Brad.
No, I did not steal any from you.
I mean, if you need them, you can. I just prefer to know first.
I just accidentally knocked over a can of soda,
Oh gosh.
but luckily I drank it all already.
Oh, that's great. Every so often I'll knock something over and I'll just like my life will flash before my fucking eyes.
Yeah, like I hit it really hard with my middle finger. I was going over to grab it, I think. I
Mm.
don't even know. I was probably going to like itch my neck or something, and I just ended up hitting it really hard with my middle finger, and it went flying halfway across the room. I want to emphasize really hard because I like my finger hurt for a little bit after I hit it.
Oh, that sucks.
I've got a splash potion, shulker box full of splash potions of healing, and a shulker box full of totems.
Oh, that's good.
It's gonna be pretty good for PvP.
Yeah, just make sure you hide those where people can't find them.
And your chest.
That is one place you can hide them where they can't be found.
Or in my inventory. When I die, it's just like a bunch of loot.
Yeah, I guess you could say that is also an option.
We've got 4.5 double chests full of totems.
Whew.
I think we'll be okay for now.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're only popping like one a day, we'll be fine.
I'm not gonna pop one every single day. I'll pop two every single.
Well, the good news is now with the shulkers, we can deal with that a bit more easily.
Yup.
Because now instead of the totems taking up all of that space, we can fit 27 totems in one space.
Very true. I love splash potions of healing.
Don't use them all at once.
I'm not.
Okay. At some point, I need to introduce you to Hardcore Super Flat.
I've tried it once. It was not my thing.
Oh.
I kept on dying. I just gave up.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, part of the thing that you have to do with that is you have to identify um a seed with a village really close by early on. If you don't
I
have
kept on
that,
finding really close by villages.
mm,
I found like three right next to each other. It was like a triangle of
ooh,
villages.
yeah, those are cool.
Didn't find the seed, but
Yeah, that's why I do this thing that people would probably count it as cheating, but it's not like I'm speed running or anything. I'm just vibing and enjoying the
chilling.
game. Basically, I go through and I like check a bunch of seeds and like try to identify what is what's gonna fit my purposes. So like I'll go through and I'll like go in creative mode and run a couple commands to see like where's the nearest village. Usually like
Hydrate,
where
hydrate.
you fucking right.
By the way, you're welcome for the lurk.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Honestly, kind of surprised that Painted isn't watching. It's just you
Uh,
and me, right?
I think it is. That's alright. Today isn't gonna be a particularly interesting stream, I don't think.
It's just an axolotl axolotl breeding area.
Yeah. And I spent most of that time digging a 4x4 hole down to bedrock.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. The autism is not entertaining today.
Understandably so. I have two really good separate bows, and I want to combine them, but I'm too not interested enough. You know what I mean, though, right? Right?
You just can't make yourself do it.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I can't make myself do a lot of things. It's actually kind of a problem.
I still have Roxy's cherry hat.
No.
She gave it to me a while ago. I just kind of stole it. Like, not actually stealing, but
I mean, didn't you like give her your helmet?
yeah. I have no clue where it went. I probably died with it on, to be honest.
I think you did. I mean, I can check the VOD, or we can ask. Well, checking the VOD is going to be the best way to do it. Um, but if you weren't wearing it, we'll ask Roxy.
That would have been a waste of another ingot for my hat if she does have it.
I don't think she does. I'm pretty sure you died with it on. Because
I'm also pretty sure I died with it on.
I have a memory of you getting your helmet back and being so excited, and then disaster.
Honestly, kind of glad I didn't gloom over it too much, because in the end, it's really easy to get all this stuff back.
Mm.
But,
You know, I could have saved you with the diamonds. I could have
what?
saved you spending all of your diamonds on the armor. I have a shit ton of diamond armor from the end that we could have unenchanted and reenchanted. It's just sitting in a shulker box, unused.
Lol. We also have a fuck ton of emeralds. I could have just bought an emerald, a set with
Yeah,
emeralds.
that's true. So it's not entirely my fault.
Yeah. I feel like there's gonna be a faction about the Death Cube.
Kind of get a feeling that's where Velxa wants to go. Also, I don't know
Yeah.
how much of Death Cube is considered public yet.
Yeah. I have like an entire shulker box full of random enchanted books.
Goddamn.
Let's see. I've got like 4 thorns 3s. Got 2 fortune 3s. Silk touch. Lure. Sharpness. Fortune 2. I still have that stack of TNT.
Nice. What you gonna do with it?
Probably more netherite mining. I still don't have a full set of netherite stuff. Need to enchant my diamond axe and other pickaxe. My silk
Valid
touch
as
pickaxe and my
fuck.
axe.
Yeah. If you want help with netherite mining, just let me know. I love to just... I really like going mining, okay?
Okay.
So if you need or want help with it, I'm more than happy to
You could just
go
go
digging with.
mining.
Yeah, and I do from time to time, but on the off chance somebody new ever gets added to the server, I want to make sure, like, there are some resources left.
That's true.
And if I mined
Very
as much as
valid.
I want, there wouldn't be.
Just everything would be gone.
Yeah, there would just there would be a top layer for the biomes, and then from like just above the start of Deep Slate, it's an empty hole. So like we're not giving me permission to do as much mining as I want. So we save that for the single player
Also
worlds.
valid. We saved that for the Minecraft hardcore flat world.
Yep.
Yeah.
God, I love super flat. There's something about it.
And the
Actually, it's probably
simplicity.
more. Yeah, it just I really like.
It's
It's
simple yet also not simple at all.
exactly this what you have to do in order to make it work is not simple in the slightest. But you don't have to worry about like hills and shit, and especially since the caves and cliffs update, um, I've really struggled with a lot of the stuff, um, the stuff, building because there's so much less good flat space,
Yeah.
and it's kind of annoying.
I wish that this farm got us more emeralds. I mean, we get a lot of emeralds, but still
Yeah.
not effective
I,
enough.
oh, I agree.
What's an enchant I should get on my sword? I have sharpness, looting, and mending. I guess I might want
Sweeping Edge is
knockback.
pretty good.
Sweeping edge is good.
If you want to do like PvP stuff, or if you here's the thing, I generally dislike knockback because I like to be able to get rid of stuff quickly. So I Greatly
separate
preferred.
sword with knockback. Punch
I
on
mean,
your
I
butt.
guess, yeah. But especially like when it comes to stuff with like, you know,
Instead of getting
skeletons.
knockback, just probably punch, yeah. It'd make it pretty easy to get
Mm,
people away when I'm low.
yeah,
Pop a totem, regenerate. Use a splash potion of healing.
exactly.
You might want to get one of those shulker boxes full of splash potions of healing.
I might. Is there a particular reason you're thinking?
No, just like for PvP, before everything starts, just grind a bunch of materials, make it all
Oh,
easier.
trust me, I'm trying not to grind too much ahead of time because
Then you'd just be unkillable.
no, I'd actually
Yeah,
really
tell
like
that
to
to the
be
Aussie.
unkillable. I'd actually be totally on board with being basically unkillable. The thing I'm concerned about is
Hydrate or dihydrate? Yeah.
um honestly what I'm more concerned with is what's it called?
Bro cannot find the word.
Yeah. Um I feel like if I started grinding now, it just wouldn't be fun when the purge comes.
Oh, yeah. Because, you would just be too overpowered.
That or I would just be kind of like meh about the whole thing.
Meh.
So
Ow.
like I mean the
Ow.
grind is a pretty important part for me.
Ugh. Wow.
Um so I want to wait until we're closer. And also,
To the purge.
yeah, and also I would just kind of I absolutely don't want to do it on stream is part of the thing.
Yeah, understandable, because you don't want to give
Because
away
like
your
my
positions to anyone who might be
enough of my
watching,
plan.
or it might
Yeah,
just be boring.
Enough of my plan is already pretty open. Dare I say too much of my plan.
Yeah.
Um which means people can plan around that for a really long time. Now hopefully that means that they'll forget, but you can't necessarily count on that.
Plan around for too long that you forget.
Yep, it happens.
Yeah, I'd believe it.
I mean, basically, you spend enough time with that information in the back of your head, and then you're just like, I have time to deal with that
Yeah.
later. And then all of a sudden, it's showtime, and nobody's prepared, and then they're all having to rush at the last minute. But unfortunately, that's just
Like
kind of
homework.
exactly like homework. I will say, you should
Or
not be doing
turning
your
in
homework
library
like,
books.
yep,
Sometimes.
yeah.
Mainly for me.
Oh no, I get it. Trust me.
Oh, okay.
I've
Like father,
had,
like son.
yep, I have had so many overdue library books in my life.
I
One
currently
time,
have an overdue library book, and I'm gonna be honest, I just can't find it. I'm gonna need to pay
yeah,
for this book.
yeah, I lost a book when I was a kid. Um, And I was a kid with social anxiety, so that was a mess and a half. But my
Pretty
mom
sure
was
my dog just
there.
honestly ate it. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm pretty sure my dog ate it.
Is your dog a puppy?
Yup.
Okay, yeah, then I see that.
It's also not meant to be coming into my room. But my dad leaves my room door open a lot.
Fuck! Oh, didn't die. Sorry, I took a lot of fall damage.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, it's alright. I lived. Didn't even pop
That's
the
good.
totem.
Very good.
Yep. I forgot I picked up the
I,
water that I had placed down at the bottom.
I was just so confused for a second because I didn't realize that my pickaxe was in my offhand. What was that?
The laugh?
Oh, it sounded like you were flying an RC car. Flying an RC car. No offense.
No offense.
E.
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 A. Sports. It's in the game.
Sports. Do you like the sport ball?
What?
Do you like the sport ball?
What is the sport ball?
It depends
Football,
on where
soccer
you're
ball.
from.
Sorry, American football, Canadian. I mean, not Canadian, European or whatever. American football or other football.
Any sport that has a ball.
Lacrosse, rugby, uh, football. Soccer. Not hockey.
Not hockey.
Puck.
Yeah,
Also
that's a
not
puck.
ringette. Ringette has a
Yeah.
ring.
I don't know what that is.
You
There's
haven't
also a
never heard of ringette?
basketball. No.
Should search it up.
Alright, let's see. What is ringette? Hmm.
It's a sport with a ring and some sticks.
Huh.
And it's kind of like hockey.
Yeah, looks like it.
And my sisters played it.
Ah,
I never played it. I played some hockey.
of
And
course you
then I
did.
played football and soccer for a little bit.
Canadian.
For real.
Gotta be fucking kidding me.
What?
So you know how I had 8 ender chests?
Yeah?
Well, apparently I threw them out of my inventory at some point. And they just despawned in
Darn.
front of my eyes.
Darn.
That is 64 obsidian that I now have to go and remine.
I have 2.5 stacks of obsidian.
Can I have some?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Where are you? I will trade you the obsidian for some rockets. Well, a lot of
Uh,
rockets.
so there's an island to the...
Gonna be kind of hard to get there without the rockets.
Yeah.
I'm
And
just
I'm
gonna
kind
go
of
to your
focused.
base.
Yeah. That's a
Or
pretty good place to start. I can meet you there.
your base or your mega base?
Mega base would be preferable, but if you want to meet up at my base, we can just do that.
I will head to your mega base.
Okay.
And then you can have a stack of obsidian. And then I can have, like, 3 stacks of rockets.
Yep. I love having shulker boxes.
Me too.
They're
This is a
so
very
con...
nice.
Yeah. We do need... Somebody needs to get a, shulker farm up at some point soon, though.
I'm pretty sure either Ivadix or Valaprax
Yeah.
said they would.
One of the Australians said they'd do it.
Yeah,
Which means it's going to take forever, and then all of a sudden, in the middle of the night, 3 rogue Australians will log on. And then it'll be
in the middle of
built.
the night, 3 rogue Australians.
I mean, you gotta be careful about those rogue Australians.
Very true. Anyways, where are you?
Oh,
Give
you're there?
coordinates.
Give me a sec. I'll fly over. I'm like super fucking close. rockets. Also, since you are a honeyist, you are allowed to just come and take
I'm your
most of my
son.
gunpowder. Yeah, that too. But like it's very much a deal that's open to the honeyists that they can come and take about as much gunpowder as they want at any time.
You have a single ancient debris in this chest if you want to cook that.
Eh, I don't really need it, so you can have it.
Oh, okay. What if I just take all of your ancient debris?
That should be the only ancient debris you can find.
It probably will be. Why do you have so many different chests, though? Like, why are they all so spaced out?
Well, sometimes I need a chest over here. Then sometimes I need a chest over here. Then sometimes I need one over there, and then sometimes I need them over here, or there, or over there. And sometimes I need them uh all the way up here, which is where you get the gunpowder, actually. If you want to come up and see that.
One sec, I'm texting a friend.
No problem. God, I need to finish this. In all honesty, the axolotl farm is just to distract me from this. Because I don't want to finish it, because it's a lot of work, and it's a kind of detail work that I'm not good at.
Whee!
Just take the elevator!
Hi.
Hi. Okay, so out here, you'll see each of these has a hole, and the gunpowder gets stored in there, and I have a shulker box ready to go for quick transports. And
Epic.
that's just extra blocks. So, if you need gunpowder, you can come take from them. Please don't take from the shops at your leisure. That's the one thing I would ask.
What?
Don't take from the shops as much as you want. You can take from directly from the source, but not the shops, because for a lot of those, I have like very specific setups.
So it can tell when somebody steals.
No, more to make sure to make things clear for people. I prefer people understanding what's going on.
Okay.
Oh, you know what we should do?
My friend just spelled lonely wrong because he was telling me he was lonely, and I corrected the way he spelled lonely.
Hopefully
Said
he finds
yes
that funny.
after. Said yes with 3 dots afterwards. I don't think he got the humor part of it.
Oof.
I think he's just sad now. Can I take one of your dragon heads?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm gonna make a wall of heads.
Cool.
Well, I'm in the process of making a wall of heads.
If you need a Bradley head or two, I can probably get them for you.
I have a Bradley head.
All right.
Don't ask.
I've killed him before a couple times.
Epic. I also have a Velxa head, and I'm pretty sure I also have a U head. Not 100% sure though.
Wouldn't be
I
surprised.
think I gave it back to you. Ah. was asking me if I wanted to join his Minecraft server. I said no. And he said, please, I'm lonely. And then that's how I corrected his spelling.
That might not have been the best time.
Yeah, I know.
It's okay. I'm not good at timing either.
Uh, he was kind of like spelling everything wrong
Hmm.
because he just types too fast and doesn't spell things correctly, and I was lecturing him about that. And then he spelled lonely wrong, and I just corrected it. Where did I get all that paper?
Oh, I threw you a stack.
Oh, okay, thanks.
That way you can make some rockets.
Yeah, you have a lot of paper.
Yep, I
Sugarcane.
prepared. I
Just
prepared
leads to
ahead of.
paper.
Yeah,
Should I breed my dogs more?
I don't know. Do you want more
I'm
dogs?
gonna breed my dogs more. I'm gonna have a legion of dogs.
Fuck yeah. Dog army.
I have a bunch of little small child dogs.
I believe those are called puppies.
No, they're child dogs.
Okay. Cute little child dog. Who's a good little child dog?
Who's a good child dog? Who's a good
Who's a
child
good child
dog?
dog? Who's a
Yeah,
good
you
child
are.
dog?
You are.
You are.
I have so many child dogs. That one followed me out of the hole. I mean, what? It's a loving and compassionate home.
Ooh, you better be careful. Alexa might hear
Uh,
about that.
Velxen knows it's their loving and compassionate home.
Okay.
I'm gonna add some wood to make it look more lovely.
Good idea.
Instead of just a bunch of stone. How do you lay out your tools? I go
Uh,
sword, pickaxe, axe, and then pickaxe, because I usually don't have a hoe or a shovel on me.
I do sword, pickaxe, food, and then over at 9, I have my axe because that's kind of like my preferred weapon. So like that gives me faster access, but also like in a pinch, I
You
can
mean
grab my
0?
sword
Or wait,
fast.
no, that is 9. I'm
Yeah,
not the
9.
smartest. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed.
It's okay.
I
You come
usually
by it
mix that one
honestly.
up. And just say I'm not the biggest book in the tool yard thing or something. Just anything stupid usually.
Anything but the correct thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I hate what I've done here. I'm gonna be totally honest. It sucks. I need to do something different.
Then fix it.
It's the idea. Hmm.
Yeah, it's such a loving and compassionate home.
Oh, jeez.
You mean bees?
I mean, bees.
Yeah.
Okay. So am I really? I am. I'm gonna tear down the entire thing. But first, I'm gonna grab another shulker box because there is no way I have enough storage as it stands.
Just place down a bunch of ender chests.
That only gets me 27 slots, and most of those are filled. That's alright. I got like 31 left to make. I'm really good at Minecraft if you can't tell.
You're amazing at Minecraft.
I am. Now, I've gotten way better very recently. And that's because so up until a few months ago, actually, I'm gonna heal up my pick real quick. Up until a few months ago, I was playing on a trackpad. Not a few months ago, several months ago at this point.
Get on a
So,
trackpad.
yeah, like on my laptop trackpad.
Oh,
Um, like these days, I have like a little Bluetooth mouse that I use,
yeah, it sounds
and
really annoying.
it is. But upgrading that made me so much better at Minecraft. I was so excited when I started realizing, hey, I'm actually able to do all this shit.
What if I send that picture to Velxa?
What picture?
Check Discord.
Oh dear. We'll see.
I fixed the picture. I'm gonna send that one to Velxa.
Yeah. I can't believe I'm just ripping out this entire thing. That's a lie. I can
Just
100%
pull
believe
it
it.
up from the floor. Either Velxa's sleeping or they're at their job.
Hmm.
And I feel like it's the latter. But they also might just not have been on today.
Or they may have turned their settings on so that it doesn't show when they're on.
Or
I know
that.
some people do that.
Like me.
Yeah. I know a couple people who do that. Um, especially when like say they have a certain friend giving them shit for something, which makes sense. Um, that I don't particularly.
I just always have it on, so people send me stuff anyway.
Hmm.
I don't know what to do, because I just got all geared out in like one day.
Uh, build something stupid and spawn. I mean, that's where
You know what
my
my definition of stupid is, right?
no.
It's the 14, 13-year-old definition of stupid.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Let's just remember that there are a handful of that most of the content creators on the server make YouTube videos and are more
Yeah.
aimed towards
That's why
kids.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. Um, let's see. Uh,
Ooh, that would have turned out bad. I forgot to have my totem of undying on.
God damn it.
Don't worry, it did not end up turning out bad.
Good.
One time I used a totem of undying just to get fire resistance.
You know what? I can't really argue with that. It's results.
Yeah, I jumped into a pit of fire with a fire resistance potion on,
Mm-hmm.
and then it turned off. So I was like,
Ooh.
what do I do? 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 For a good like 20 seconds, and then I logged off. I was like, check the inventory. You know,
Yeah, of course. Makes sense.
and guess what? There was a totem in there. And the same day, I ended up dying and losing half my stuff anyway.
Well, they can't. You can't win every time.
Yep. And I'm at 1 heart.
Oof.
I love feather falling.
Oh yeah, me too. Takes a lot of the fear out of falling.
Definitely. Alright, I've got my gun. Now I just need
Yeah.
mending.
I'm pretty sure the villager trading restock area has mending villager.
It does.
Okay. It does not have unbreaking though.
It does not.
No. It died.
It died.
It died. So sad.
Oh, that's where I need all my stuff. Unbreaking. I'm just gonna use Ivadix's.
Yeah.
Impaling, loyalty, mending, unbreaking.
Personally,
Where are
when I
you?
need enchantments, I just go to the Australians. Because they have their shit is insane. Like you think the restock center is crazy? Just wait until you look at the Australians.
Okay. Time to go to the Australians. I feel like everyone knows where the Australians portal is by now because there's just a giant prismarine tunnel leading to the Watchers of the Abyss.
Yeah. I mean, we were the one rule that they do have is they don't want you using their emeralds.
Oh yeah, of course. Even though they have a
In insane
what's it called?
amounts.
An insane
I'm
amount,
pretty
yeah.
sure they have a self-regulating um raid farm.
Yeah, that would
Like
make
I've flown
sense.
by there a couple times. The shit they build is insane.
I feel like they're gonna win the purge.
What possibly?
No, almost definitely.
I mean, that's the thing. Unless they get taken out early. The only way for anyone else to win the purge is to take out the Australians early on.
So the honeyists have to.
Well, I don't
Because I
think the
feel like we're the
honeyists will
only
be
people who really
around.
can. Well, the previously honeyists, because I feel
Yeah.
like we're all just gonna stay in a group, you know?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I think for the
Now,
most
are the
part.
villagers.
Uh,
Bears riding a skateboard.
it's past that. You see, the problem is, I'm really bad at giving directions. That's why I always meet people at places that I can describe, instead
Is it
of,
near Eyeball Eichel?
you gotta go,
Oh,
yeah,
found it.
yay. There's like a whole, they have a whole, like, it's automate. Do not click the note blocks, by the way. You will
Okay.
accidentally send them to get burned, I think. And I don't want to mess with that or apologize for accidentally messing with that.
Where's the unbreaking villager?
That's the one disadvantage of the Australians, is they don't label shit.
Found unbreaking 3. Is unbreaking 3 max or?
Yeah, freeze max.
God damn it.
You
Forgot to
can get,
bring
there's a
emeralds.
bunch of,
That's a lot of black dye. I honestly forgot you could turn the color of shulkers.
yeah, gonna make all yours red.
Eyeball Eichel. Yeah, why not?
Cool.
By the way, did you get Velxa and Elytra?
Yes. I left it in a yellow shulker in their mailbox. I don't know if they've, I don't think they've been able to get on since, but I found it in their bedroom, so maybe they've been able to get on and I just haven't noticed.
Yeah, it's probably the latter.
I can't wait for Velixa to be back regularly, or at least when I'm on. I
Yeah,
miss
Velxa's
them.
always getting disconnected. I
Well,
also miss them. However, I'm also always offline, so...
no, it can be hard to get back into the swing of things after you die. Like, there's actually a
It
server that
wasn't
I joined.
necessarily hard for me. I
Mm,
just didn't feel like it.
exactly. Um, like, I, was on a server just before this one, actually. And, I was pretty much the only person that played on the server regularly, as I am unemployed. Really need to get working on that. Um, but, I ended up dying in the end. in
Rip.
losing my gear and my backup gear,
Rip.
trying to go back and retrieve it. And I just kind of logged off,
And
and
never logged back on.
I've never logged back. Like, I've logged up back on, like, twice, I think, but, like, every time I looked at it, it was just like, that is so much I have to do. And I just never felt like doing it.
Yeah, understandable. Now that I have my ender chest, and my ender chest is always full of emeralds, do I have my books? I have my books. Okay, let's go. I always keep my ender chest full of emeralds, and then a bunch of shulker boxes in my ender chest, as I've been saying.
Hmm.
Just so that I
Wouldn't it
can
make more
trade
sense to have a specific Volker box dedicated to the emeralds?
valuables.
Turn those, turn those emeralds into blocks so that you can fit even more, and then,
I could just do one for valuables altogether.
yeah, that is also an option.
Because I feel like I'm not just gonna have that many in a shulker box. But the fact that you keep taking...
I need a lot of emeralds, okay?
Why, though?
I don't know, I like trading with villagers.
Okay.
Honestly, I mean, actually, to be totally honest, I don't need them because I don't need to trade a lot of the time. I just like to trade. And I like making sure I have extra stuff. Because, you know, God forbid somebody forgets food. You know, I'd like to be the one to have it.
Yeah. Is Unbreaking... Yeah, Unbreaking 3's max.
Yep. So how am I going to do it differently? I gotta make up my mind on that. Oh, I have my elytra on already.
Okay, now I have my Unbreaking. Jesus Christ.
Woo! But,
That's a lot of emeralds. I was just looking in their shulkers.
yeah, they're loaded as fuck.
Why do they need so much tinted glass?
I think it's for a project.
Most
I
likely.
don't I don't remember what project. I remember being told. I was told what project. I just straight up do not remember.
They have a lot of pictures.
Yeah.
Now it's time to go grind levels until I get enough to enchant my armored stuff.
Fuck yeah.
Woo!
Grind, optimize, automate, thrive.
Yeah.
Okay, what do I need to do here?
I'm like a pro elytra now. Haven't popped a single totem since I died. That was a lie.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure you've popped a couple totems.
I popped like 5. Hey, I only took 1 damage right there. I took
Fog?
another 1 damage right there. Did you say pog or did you say fuck?
I said Pog. You said you only took
Okay,
1 damage?
yeah.
Am I too old to say Pog now?
No, I just didn't hear.
Okay. Fair enough.
Any age can say pog,
Yeah.
even if you're 50. Not saying that you're 50.
I'm not.
You're like 24, right?
Yep. It's directly in my bio.
Oh, damn.
Mostly to avoid, like, liability stuff. People, because I'm semi-mask presenting, people assume I'm like a teenager on occasion. And it's just kind of
Yeah.
annoying. And there's not really much I can do about that at the moment, which sucks. But eventually I'll deal with it.
I definitely sound like a teenager.
Yep. And don't say your age, because you're a minor.
Okay.
Adults are allowed to say their age in chat because you know what? They can deal with the consequences. Minors don't. I need to include that in the rules, though.
Yeah, you haven't put it in there yet.
Yeah.
I need so many levels.
Yeah.
Kinda sucks that you can't put, like, protection and unbreaking. I mean, not unbreaking, just protection on Elytra. Can you put
Yeah, that'd be
thorns on
cool.
Elytra?
I don't think so. I think it's literally just unbreaking and mending.
Yeah.
You ever wonder what would happen if we put the people on this
Well,
server?
cursive binding,
Oh,
vanishing,
oh, those two.
unbreaking, and mending.
Okay. Have you ever wondered what would happen if we put the people on this server in a world that has the Origins mod?
Not really, but it'd probably be chaos. There's also no vampire, so I just wouldn't exist.
Well, actually, I'm pretty sure it's one of the expansions. I think you can technically
So we
get
would
that.
just need to get one of the expansions.
Yeah. And I mean, I think you can, like, compartmentalize to a degree, so, like, you don't have to download all of the options. So as long as we got everybody's main picks at the start,
Ender would literally just be an Enderman. Like the
they
Enderman
would do
race. I'm pretty
that.
sure that's in the basics.
Yeah, it is. Actually, no, it's not.
Yeah, it
Wait,
is.
no, it
I
is. It
I
is.
got it once.
I don't know what I would do. I would probably... I might end up going cat again.
Cat. Hmm.
Yeah. That's actually where the furry stuff started. I
Oh.
was on an origin server, and I picked feline as my origin. And, so it just kind of...
Since cats hate water, you know what? Hydrate or dihydrate.
Fuck you. Um, there's one other person on the server who was, also a feline. Ah, you're my favorite for the stream, Squirtle.
Hmm.
Um, basically, the other person who was a feline was like a pretty open furry, or like furry adjacent enough. So I just kept on getting called a furry over and over again, and then I just played into it.
Went with it.
Yeah. And so that's just kind of where that's come from.
You know that smell of cardboard, or is that just me?
No, no, I know that smell.
Okay, because it smells like that down here.
Ugh.
It'd be too expensive to put Florence 3 on my chest plate, but I'm too lazy to actually unenchant it and reenchant it, so...
Ugh. Unenchanting and re-enchanting our bitch.
Real. I hate it when things get too expensive.
Yeah.
It should just keep going on and on forever. Until, like, 100 expensive. That's just too far.
No, then that wouldn't be forever and ever.
Yeah, but you know what I mean by forever and ever.
Yeah. Gonna be honest, I don't know that I agree necessarily. I think having a limit... I kind of like having the limit where it is.
It's just really annoying when I want to get something higher.
That is true.
I feel like it should be a little higher.
Yeah.
Not necessarily too high, but just high enough. I wish there was a way to automatically burn the stuff that came out of the skeleton farm, because it just gets really annoying.
There probably is. Like, you can probably build a sorting system that moves all of... I mean, unless there's something... Unless you don't want to keep some stuff.
The sorting system would help. I could
Yeah.
separate the bones and the bows from the armor.
Yeah.
I'd probably keep the bows and then get rid of armor and bones.
That's fair.
I need 18 levels for my pickaxe.
Oof. Remember, the best way to enchant is to start with the lowest first.
Well, I'm not even there, so
Mm.
can't really be helped.
Alright. Oh, I have, like, enchanted tools. Like, I think I have silk, with mending. Or fortune with mending.
You're gonna need to hydrate in like roughly 30 seconds, by the way.
Yeah, alright. Sounds like a krill issue on my part. Ugh. I also need to go ahead and wrap up stream. Because I got stuff to do tonight before bed, so... Let's see, is there anybody...
Hydrate.
Fuck. Alright. Last hydrate of the stream.
Bro has hydrated.
Yep. I'm a little intimidated to do it, but I think we're gonna go ahead and raid Shep. I've
Alright.
raided him before, so should be cool. Everybody be nice in his chat. I will see you guys later.